I am working. I'm looking for stuff.
All right, it's on.
Working and looking are two different fucking things.
No, you didn't.
Isn't that right? I want to sound cool like you. I've actually been picking on Heather already too much this today. She's gonna.
John says, I don't drink too much red line. I'm like, there's three cases up there.
Well, I don't drink. I drink maybe maybe 4 times a week. I'll use half of one.
Yeah.
But all these other motherfuckers have realized this shit's back here, and they fucking drink it. So when I go to get one, I'll have fucking 100 of them, but I'll go to get one and there won't be
Which one is that? Is that the orange?
No, we use the watermelon, but the lime one's the better one.
Man, I was trying to think. What?
So I had a lime one about.
Kyle, you might know. I can't remember. They came out with an orange liquid thermogenic, and it was so freaking like I had to mix it with orange Gatorade. Like you couldn't drink a whole bottle of it.
Like old Ultimate Orange.
Man, it doesn't ring a bell, but it could have been. I can't remember who it was from.
They banned it after that baseball player died from it, or died.
Yeah, it might have had ephedra in it. It might have been that long ago.
It had a lot of ephedra in it.
It might have been that long ago.
That's why it worked.
Yep.
Right? Well, I mean, you know, we used to,
cocaine's a hell of a drug!
Well, but I mean, there's nothing better than caffeine, ephedrine, and a little bit of aspirin.
Yeah, true thermogenic.
Right?
We used to take caffeine and ephedrine, and then I would take Excedrin with it because it had extra caffeine in it.
Right.
And I'd take it with hot water so it would fucking melt faster.
Right.
Do what?
In Michigan, we used to be able to get ephedrine up until 5 years ago, and now you can't get it at all. You know, they changed it to a bronchial inhaler, accelerator, whatever it was.
I was using all kinds of stuff, and Colin took me off everything. I mean, completely off everything.
I haven't ran anything in years now, but
then when I started using normal pre-workouts again after 6 months or so, like they worked like when I started using normal off-the-shelf pre-workouts, they worked like actual ephedrine and caffeine used to work.
Yeah, because you put that tolerance.
You just got to clean out, man. You got to let your receptors. It's like anything else. I was taking so much caffeine that I thought like I couldn't catch my breath at rest. I'd stand here and have to inhale deeply, and it still happens every now and then, and it tells me I need to reset. But like I truly thought I had a heart condition or something. So a couple of years ago, during alumni weekend, Doc Allen, internal medicine dude, was here, and I'm talking to him, and I said, man, I really think I need to get some tests done. He started asking me a bunch of questions, and he's saying, well, what are you using stimulant-wise? Well, Doc, man, I'm not really taking anything. So he said, what do you drink? Well, I'd get up in the morning, have a pot of coffee. During the day, I'd have another
cup, but a pot.
Another pot of coffee over ice. So there's 2 pots of coffee. I go to pick the kid up, and I get one of these giant-ass fucking Monster Energies that's like 3 servings, and I would drink that. And then I'd be tired, so I'd have a 5-hour energy. And then I had like green tea and guarana and all kinds of fucking ginseng and all. He's like, there it is.
Stimulants all day long.
He's like, your beta receptors are blocked. He's like, it's gonna suck. You gotta come off of everything to stop all of it. Right. So he said, you're gonna get headaches. It's gonna be bad. It wasn't that bad. And I took Excedrin, which still has lower levels of caffeine, and I took that for a few days, knocked the headache stuff out, and I didn't drink anything but water for 11 months. Nothing. I mean, nothing at all. No stimulants. No nothing. Water is all water and food, whole food. And then when I started taking off-the-shelf stuff again, pre-workout and shit, and I would get tired during the day, so I'd take more pre-workout. Well, I was fucking blocking my shit up. It wasn't working. So Connie, Al Smith's wife, said, it sounds like you need to eat, more whole food. Like you need more real food.
More energy, yeah.
So I did that, and that helped. Because like by 1 o'clock, man, I could sit on the couch, I'd fucking fall asleep doing emails and shit. So when we brought Colin in, unfucked all the rest of it, and man, I get up in the morning and
feel good.
Yeah. I have testosterone.
Natural energy.
I had testosterone pellets put in. I'm due for more right now. I'm sitting at what am I, 205, 210 last time I weighed. I weigh every couple of months or so.
What's your test level at?
We don't know. It was at 300. It was in the 300s.
Yeah. See, mine's low too. I'm still fighting with the wife right now because mine. I mean, now I can't say whether it was because of a test back in the day or.
Well, mine was from. I mean,
mine's low. I think mine ran low all the time. So I think I can run 1,000 a week, and still I don't think went up over the limit. But mine was down right around 4 when I was tested.
I was in the 3s,
and I was clean for a year.
They put in.
Or so.
They put in
1,300 milligrams of time release pellets.
Time release, so you don't have the estrogen issues. You don't have to worry about, you know, Nolvadex and, you know, shit like that.
That's what I use.
You use Nolvadex?
Yep.
With test?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's. After I had my stroke in '09, mine dropped like fucking hard. I don't make any.
You had a stroke in Dubai, weren't you?
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi.
And he found me.
Yeah.
He said he thought I was dead.
What? Fucking rolled him on the ground. I kicked him in the fucking chest, and he fucking stood up.
Took his watch.
Took his watch. Took everything.
I would have thought about it. I would have, but I didn't. I was too busy shoving aspirin down his throat.
Like I'd go to sleep. I'd sleep all fucking Saturday, get up, and then have to fucking take stimulants to wake up, and I'd just be dragging. The testosterone fixed it.
Mm-hmm. I will say, like, I'm still fighting with the wife about it because she's 100% against it because she doesn't know any better and she won't listen.
How old are you?
37.
You might as well live the next 40 years fucking good. That's, I mean,
dude,
we're all going to get something. It's just a matter of when you're going to get it.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than, you know, people can say what they want, but until you've done it, you don't. Nobody knows. And the feeling you get when you're on a little bit of test, that feeling you get when you wake up, you're in a good fucking mood. Not only is your sex life better, but you burn a little bit of fat off you. You're healthier. You're more energetic. I mean,
dude, when your chick sex drives low, they go in on her levels. They'll give her fucking testosterone.
Exactly. You know.
By age 30, the average adult loses 30% of all organ function. The good thing about tests is it's misunderstood, but the good thing about tests is your cardiovascular health and just internal cardiovascular stress, like your actual pulmonary system, everything, like it helps all of it to be some more healthy.
Well, I cleaned up. I got married and got lazy, basically. So I cleaned up. I went to Dubai.
Yeah, he was all in shape in Dubai like you, and then, you know, couldn't eat anything but...
when I got back from Dubai, I got fucking married, and no more bars, no more drinking and partying, no more needing to look good for the girls, no more. So I got lazy, and I cleaned up for like a year and a half or so. My test level went, you know, and then it started coming back up a little bit. You could feel, you know, a little bit better. And then I went to the doctor in Florida, and they tested me, and he was like, "Man, you're like at, you know, 409 or 420 or whatever it was, and you're supposed to be between, you know, the normal range is between, you know, 3 and 9 or whatever it is, and I'm at 4. I'm like I told the old lady, I'm like, man, I'm at the low. She's like, well, that's because, and I'm like, bullshit. It's been over a year and a half.
It doesn't matter what it's because.
It doesn't matter.
It's still low. Are.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you ran stuff in the past, you're going to be worse than you were predisposed to.
Yeah.
So why not bring it back to normal? I mean, we're not talking about fucking.
Yeah, you're not trying to be bodybuilder.
You're not talking about running 250 fucking every 2-3 days. You're talking about
normal.
And with the pellets the way they are, man, like. We went in, we didn't even see the video, but we went in, she numbed me up.
Right.
And she goes, do you feel this? I go, no, I don't really feel it. And Colin said she fucking put an 1.5-inch scalpel in my ass. And then just started fucking
created a pocket, and then you just absorb
made
it.
a slice, and then she uses a cannula and just fucking starts putting them in with this big, like, dull syringe thing.
Who did you go to?
Right up here on Court Square, man.
And so you went and had your blood work done. They tested you all out, and they said, okay, you're definitely low. And then they gave you a prescription. You go and have them put in. Yep. Insurance cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine paid.
Yeah. Insurance covers it now. And
if
your normal care provider won't do it, there's somebody in your town that will do it.
Yeah, they'll fuck
if we got a motherfucker here that does it.
Right. Well, I'll have to look them up. Maybe I can get a recommendation from them to somebody in Murfreesboro, and if not, it's not. I mean, you know, I hate to drive an hour and a half, but
how many times have you been here?
Few times.
You've been here before. I mean, fucking come out here, come out here and get it done.
Yeah, once every 6 months.
I went to the gym the next day. We were fucking around here. Like,
it
doesn't stop nothing.
It's extremely invasive. Yeah. The good thing is you've got a doctor doing it, so your responsibility to it is very low.
You have a doctor doing it who's done fucking hundreds of them.
Now, what do they? Do they have a goal of what it's supposed to bring your test up to?
Yeah.
Like the medium. I mean, are you running about 600 now?
They can make you. They can take it as high as they can.
Well, and that's what I mean, is it regulated so much that they're going to keep you right where you're supposed to be, or are they going to give you a boost?
No, they can put you wherever you want to be.
Back up. Like I'm right about time to go get my levels tested and have some more shit put in. We're about 4 months right now. Like I still feel good. I still have energy. I'm to the point where I would like, a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, last time.
Well, I can always tell because my traps grow a little bit. You know, for some reason, when I start running tests, I can see it in my.
Dude, I got shirts I put on in the morning. I come in and I lift up and they fucking come up. I take it off right then and give it to somebody down at the other building here. I can't have this anymore. I mean, I noticed the size. I'm also a little slower, but I'm fucking doing a whole lot more cardio right now too than I've ever done in the last 10 years.
Well, and that's good. I mean, that's definitely good for your heart. That's, I mean, and that's what it comes down to. You get from the days of wanting to be bigger, 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 and then you realize that bigger is not always so great, and now you want to be smaller, stronger, and more healthy. You know,
Yeah.
instead of turning sideways.
Size
to
looks good until you got to carry it somewhere.
Right.
Carrying the weight's the problem. Like every time I had an injury or something, the doctor said you're gonna feel this when you get older. You're not right. You might not ever ride a motorcycle again. Blah, you know, all the typical shit. And you always thought, oh, they just said that so that when you can do it, they look that much better. But man, the day I turned 30, like getting in and out of those big trucks and shit, I feel it. Like I don't jump out of the big trucks anymore. I step down. I've got fucking steps out here on the loading dock. I used to just jump up there. I feel that shit. Now I've got to fucking last. I tore this shit up. I got to go another 40 years on it. So now we'll fucking, you know, baby it and, you know, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, this is just for looks.
It is. Like, I don't lift fucking big weights anymore.
No, but I mean,
What?
big weights. I mean, the
I mean, I
ego.
don't lift.
It helps the ego, you know, but it doesn't
Help the body.
It doesn't help the body at all. I mean, you know, I mean,
a lot of the
remember,
most in shape guys in the world are not lifting big weights.
Dude, I go in.
Boxers look great and they don't lift.
Like, I was fucking curling 60s, you know, 60s, 65s. I was fucking
That's what we
135
do.
on the straight bar and shit. Dude, my shit's tore up from that.
Right.
Dude, I go in and curl fucking 5s and 10s. I go in there and I'll get next to some kid fucking trying to throw around some 30s, and I'll pick up some 5s. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but go back. He got that. He was like, I was like, we're gonna lift with these today, and he was like, are you serious? He's like, I can do way more than this. I'm like, yeah, but your muscle doesn't understand the difference between activation with a 25 or a 5 if it's done correctly. I was like, I've been next to James Flex Lewis, who's a personal friend of mine, next to plenty of IFBB pros, and watched them lift 10, 15 pounds with some of those exercises, and they're 5'10", 300 pounds. Like it doesn't
on
matter.
the stage, every fucking, you know, show there is.
Yeah, they don't lift heavy. Sometimes they lift heavy, like when they're squatting and stuff like that. But heavy to them, like we're like, wow, that's a lot of weight. You don't see them moving it once. They're moving it 15, 20 times. It's light to them.
well, and you got different guys. You got different. The pros all have their different outlook. Like I know, like I'm good friends with Steve Pluko, and he, you know, if you look at him and you look at somebody like Branch Warren or somebody, there's a definitely different.
How many times has Branch been hurt?
There's a different opinion about how to do it. Now, if you compare the two, now Branch has got more size than Steve, but Steve's more cut. His abs are there. Yeah. There's no growth going on. You know, it's all, you know, and Branch is just, I mean, you know, he's got gasoline pipe veins coming out of his neck.
He's been hurt and everything. He also got out of his car and slipped and fell and tore his quads, and he tore both triceps. I mean, like, you know, you do some damage there. You don't get something for nothing.
Kluko's a firefighter. He runs up and down stairs all day. He's 300 pounds off season, and he still is a firefighter. That's, I mean, you know, I'm not saying he's healthy, but he's definitely, healthy compared to.
There's a lot of bodybuilders. People are like, they're
they
so
can't
big.
pick up a shovel.
They're like, yeah, they must not be able to move fast. I'm like, they'll outwalk the shit out of you.
Right.
Because they do cardio all the time.
Right. Yeah, walking on incline.
All day or a day.
You know.
Is that going to be enough?
Well, that's why I kind of stay in the middle. I don't lift heavy or light. Like, I don't do the 40 ounces anymore, the 12s. Try to stay with the tall boy 16.
Right? Just do more of them.
Find a good balance.
Just do more of them. Right.
You're more of a traditionalist.
Right.
No. Heavyweight, man. I mean, you know, you got to have that range. Reps and weight.
Go for it, dude.
Alright, here we go. This one is from Jason. And Jason's emailed John. He's talking about his order. Says, "Do you think I'll be able to get this order by the end of the year?" John's reply is, "No, you will not. It won't be done." And then Jason comes back and says, "I've got to say I'm pretty disappointed. I watched all the reviews to include Range Time and James Yeager, and they sold me on it. I was hoping to have something to become familiar with before I take a class next year. Waiting 6 to 8 weeks I get, but waiting 6 to 8 months or possibly more, I just have a hard time wrapping my mind around."
Hold on.
Yep.
When he ordered, it's a cop rig, right?
I believe so.
When he ordered the cop rig, it said on the website, we do not have these. There's a wait time, there's a delivery beyond the normal time. As far as James and Corey and them, you know, selling you on it, they told you how fucking awesome the rig was. They didn't tell you you would have the rig in 6 weeks. And if you have to have a rig to go take a class, you need to take more fucking classes. Like, you need to take classes and learn fucking what you're doing. The fucking gear does not dictate what you're doing. Fucking what you're doing dictates the gear. And you can do it. Fucking, we see guys come out. You always know a dude in the first class because he's got a ton of shit on. Second class, he's got a little less. 10th class, motherfuckers out there running a, fighting rifle with an AK mag in the pocket, one in the gun, one in the front pocket. You see fucking Sherman House and those dudes run fucking classes with no gear all the time. Like, that's a bullshit fucking excuse, and if you really believe that, you need to unfuck yourself. Like, you need to fucking evaluate your program. But as far as, them selling you on it, this is the best fucking gear there is. Like, you're talking about a cop rig, there isn't fucking anything on the market, even fucking like, not even similar to the cop rig. So, you just canceled your order out, fucking talked a little bit of shit, fucking told us how upset you were, and in the end, you still don't have what you fucking wanted, and you're still going to look for that rig. I've never even seen one of these rigs for sale on the secondary market. Like, you're not going to go buy one, short of coming back full circle and having somebody else buy it here or whatever. Fucking, you're not going to ever have it. So you're going to go and do some fucking class. This gear is way fucking quicker. Go take some fucking classes and run shotguns out of your fucking pocket. Run them out of a dump pouch. Learn how to index the rounds. Once you got that shit down, this is just icing on the cake. Like, you can take the class without the fucking rig. You do not need the equipment to do the class. Fucking, what else did he say? There's a couple more pages somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I've got it right here, I think. So I just have a hard time wrapping my mind around. It's especially hard to understand it when you guys are making the time to make videos every day and post pictures of thousands of belts, koozies, wallets, and stuffed animals.
That's right. We post thousands of pictures. The fucking picture you didn't see is a fucking cop rig. And the fact is, we could turn off half the shit we make and be more profitable. Those fucking stuffed animals paid for that fucking building we just bought. Those slings and those belts, there's no labor in those. That's why so many fucking people make them. That's why you see fucking people copying them. That's why every out-of-work motherfucker with a sewing machine or wants to be in this industry gets a sewing machine. The first thing they sell, the first thing they make are belts and slings because any fucking moron can make them. That's why we fucking make thousands of them every week. Not everybody can make a fucking shotgun micro rig or a cop rig. That's why nobody fucking copies it, because the profit margin's so low. Yep. The fucking dudes that are fucking high quality enough and fucking proficient enough to copy that shit, they got their own shit they're making. They're not going to copy it. The guys that fucking would copy it and have no fucking integrity, they can't build it. That's why they're building slings and belts.
He says, I guess just cancel the order, refund the money, and I'll eBay the H harness and hydro carrier that came in already. Sorry. Thanks.
Which is also fucking retarded because you know you're going to go fucking buy the rig somewhere sometime.
And something not as nice, yeah. So then John replies with, it said on the website when you placed the order that we did not have it. Jaeger and Corey/Erica said that it was the best, and it is. And the fact that you're being upset about not having it won't get it to you any faster. And there are 1,000 guys that will be more than happy to have the one that you will no longer get the very same day it becomes available. Excuse me. As to wrapping your mind, it's none of your fucking business how or when I use my time. I work 16 hours a day, every day, and have for decades, and so do many of my employees.
Except Lance. Lance doesn't. That motherfucker took off. We were all here working last night till 9:30, and he's out fucking playing his little cigar drum.
Yeah. I'm writing a song for you. It's
I was
going to
say, whenever he makes a serenade for you,
yeah,
you wake up and you'll hear that outside your house.
I want you to sing that song. I'm going to write you a love song.
All right. I'm not going to write you a love song just because you asked for one. Just because you need one.
You will fucking too.
No.
That's the lyrics.
You will.
Breathing underwater. It gets harder. Take it easy for a while. I don't remember all the lyrics, but fuck it. Let's see. Okay, videos. We make the videos while we make breakfast every fucking morning as well as on the way to the gym. Thousands of belt, koozies, wallets, and stuffed animals, huh? They carry a higher profit margin and pay the bills. Doubt any of this? Watch the video that we make about you tomorrow morning. That's right now.
That you're watching.
Yes.
Lance fucked this up.
Thanks
We were supposed to do this video a couple days ago. He was busy fucking...
I just fucking got this on my desk. Like
he was busy trying to raise his children.
Right, oh,
your fucking personal life is really infringing on my fucking happiness.
Well, SOP, baby, SOP. In the end, you will have a shitty rig, and you will wish that you had this one. There's nothing even close to it on the market, and when something comes out even similar, it will cost more and be less. So yeah, all you did was go fuck yourself out of ever owning one of these. I have never seen one of these on the secondary market. And the way this shit seems to go, we will probably end up making these very soon. Guess who won't be getting one? Please do make sure and reply soon.
That's how it always works. Every time somebody fucking throws a tantrum or cancel my order or whatever, we'll see them and it'll come up here a week later.
John's not talking to himself. By the way, we have guests in the house. They're just not on camera.
I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, okay.
We have a live. We're filming in front of a live audience today. On this episode of Breakfast with SOE.
Everybody for this weekend is starting to trickle in.
You guys should come just say hi real quick. Just wave or whatever.
Yeah, Huck's like, hey.
You guys doing tax response classes?
What do you do, Huck?
Huck, project consultant.
What does that mean? I used to tell these that when
I was like, that sounds good.
Every time I got fired from a job, I was a consultant.
Yeah, that's what I'm a private consultant. Yeah.
That's what I do in the construction industrial industry.
Big buildings, like fucking Dubai kind of shit.
Dubai, we were over there, and right now I'm in the energy field.
Me too.
Wherever the money goes, I follow.
There you go.
We're about to buy some horses and cows, so we'll be in the energy field.
Man, horses are high maintenance.
Horses.
Well, I'm not taking care of them. They are.
Oh, okay. I mean, the cows, you just kind of give them hay and some water, and you're good with the horses, man.
Yeah.
You pick them up.
We're getting really big horses too.
Unless Amanda wants them. If Amanda wants them, then you're going to be good.
We're getting really big horses.
Horses. Right?
All right, this is from Vince.
Well, I figure if we get tired of them, we'll just sell them at the flea market or Craigslist.
Or turn them into glue.
Like we did with the kids.
Dog food.
I think we could do more things with them. I think we could use them just to fucking quarter people with.
If that's what, yeah.
Hey, you could quarter them up and sell them to ISIS.
No. Oh, the people? I want to use the horses, the team of horses to fucking pull them apart.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's creative.
I want to be there live for that video.
Yeah, that's creative.
Well, I can't afford a hyperbaric chamber. That'd be even funny.
I mean, I can't see. I don't know if I can see John riding down the road on a horseback.
On a
I'm
steed.
only going to ride really short distance.
I mean, I can see him on a crack rocket or but.
All right, this one's from Vince. It says, "Hello, Mr. Willis. I just want to say thank you very much for helping me with refunding my last order I had placed with your company. I did not want to cancel my order, but with being laid off from my job, I needed extra money for bills. And it helped out so much, and I really do appreciate that again, so thank you for doing that. I would also like to say I'm 21 years old, and I was in a very major accident back in January that almost killed me. But it didn't, thank God. I did, however, lose my vision in my right eye, but I still have the left one. LOL. But but on a serious note, you, Lance and Pablo, have helped me to keep moving forward with all your great videos about telling people how to just keep pushing forward and fighting for what you want in life. I hope someday I can be as successful as you are. You have a great company and a great family. God bless all of you. And I hope more great things will come to you all. And I hope you have a great Christmas and New Year. Thanks again for everything you do. I hope to order more gear and whatnot before Christmas. Or have a good Christmas."
Hold on a second.
All right.
Hey, turn that camera off. We gotta get this in.
Kill that.